They're not, in terms of average age, the youngest team in the NBA. In fact, they're only 10th youngest, but they have 5 players on their roster who are teenagers. That is remarkable. Russell, 3 won't drop, and the rebound is pulled down by Christian Wood. Only 41 games last year, but he was 4th in the most improved player voting at the end of the year. He was fantastic at 21 a game. And the Timberwolves get another stop. Not a lot expected out of this Rockets team this year. Wow. Great defense. McDaniel's able to swat it away.
Talking about guys flying around.
And then Towns on the other end, between 3 red jerseys, and the Rockets get a stop. Not a lot expected out of this Rockets team this year. Wow. Great defense. McDaniel's able to swat it away.
Talking about guys flying around.
And then Towns on the other end, between 3 red jerseys, and the Rockets get a stop. Porter Jr. inside for Wood, and Wood with the flush.
You like that? It's only happened 4 other times in the Timberwolves history where they've brought that many players back from season to season.
Wood. Okogie able to enforce the D there.
Has been so great in practices. His voice is every day. It's constant. He and Taurean Prince as well. Vanderbilt, and really, in some ways.
Russell.
Minnesota shooting coming out of the timeout. 8 of 10. Minnesota shooting coming out of the timeout. 8 of 10 in the painted area. That one, D'Lo missed right there. Christian Wood is going to be called for an offensive foul, charging into Taurean Prince here. Minnesota shooting coming out of the timeout. 8 of 10 in the painted area. That one, D'Lo missed right there. Christian Wood is going to be called for an offensive foul, charging into Taurean Prince here.
The following game for Houston was when Porter Jr. went off for 50 points and 11 assists against Milwaukee. That's the kind of potential that he has. Naz Reid rejects that offering from Green. Russell in transition, can't connect. Timberwolves just 2 of 16. Prince a career 37%, was 40% from beyond the arc last year. And Christian Wood able to knock down a 3. Well, Russell, not a player that is prone to foul trouble, so you feel a little bit more comfortable maybe as well, Jim, letting him stay out there with 3 personals.
Looked like that was a foul right there. D'Angelo Russell looked like that was a foul right there. D'Angelo Russell, an excellent post-up point guard. He's big. He's got the ability to back guys down.
Corner 3 is good, and Porter Jr.
In drop coverage, you're playing pick and roll with 2 players, the ball handler and the screener. And everybody else stays out of rotation. They stay hugged up to their 3-point shooter. Obviously, Houston is a great team. They're a young team. They're a small team. It's a good way to kind of start out and do kind of a case study. Minnesota did.
Absolutely.
You'd rather be in the top 10 in the exhibition season playing new concepts than 29.
Wood. And Towns blocks it away from behind.
Christian Wood complaining to Curtis Blair that he was fouled on the wrist that time. The repercussions of floor burns aren't there anymore.
Edwards, step back. 25 today. Great debate with Zach Harper over today on NBA radio this morning. Augustine, and that's spinned off the glass. They'll count the bucket on the goaltend. It was an area of deficiency for the team last season.
Again, Bowman Helm comes that time on the floor from Jaden McDaniels and creates that loose ball opportunity. Minnesota gets another turnover.
Green scoops it off for Wood.
You're going to give up some of those.
That he hit in the final 30 seconds of that first half for some reason.
Towns up at the level of the screen that time. Minnesota scrambling out of it. Christian Wood still makes it, like you said, Dave. Hold the defender off that time, but sometimes too aggressively.
Wood out of the corner. And Towns pulls down his 9th rebound of the game.
Well, we saw one earlier where he got a lefty hook on Christian Wood and knocked it down.
Wood unable to connect there. Timberwolves have started this quarter 1 of 5. Wood unable unable to connect there. Timberwolves have started this quarter 1 of 5. They started the first quarter 1 of 8, then finished 9 of 16. Jalen Green picked up some cash by doing that as well. Not quite NBA money, but 6 figures for a kid right out of high school is not too shabby. Not too shabby for anybody, for that matter.
Think of Steven Silas. He was there at the beginning of LeBron James in 2003, 2004.
Tate has that shot altered by McDaniels. And then Towns comes up with a block.
Think of Steven Silas. He was there at the beginning of LeBron James in 2003, 2004.
Tate has that shot altered by McDaniels. And then Towns comes up with a block. Showing off the handle, has it poked away. May have taken a shot to the face, no whistle. Reed's slow to get back down the court, and it results in an easy dunk for Christian Wood.
And when Simone shot and turned around to see who was talking to him, that was great.
It's a back move. Şengün comes up with the rebound.
Minority owner in Matt Blair's, just like Ryan Saunders, worked hard to get to where they're at, but I feel like by mid-season you'll have them all memorized, and if there's anything that ever happens, you'll be able to do without the card. Oh my goodness,
Christian Wood. White knuckling going on over the years on some of those rides to and from target centers. Edwards drills. Oh, I thought he was going to drill the 3. It rattles out.